Guys, today we're going to be doing another market recap. I'm super excited for this video. As you can see, we're doing a lot of changes, we're doing a lot of new stuff, guys, but I'm super excited for this new season. October is here. I usually do my best trades between October, November, December, and January. That's when I'm the most profitable, and that's what I want to help you guys do the same thing as well. So we're going to be jumping into this. As you can tell from my last video, I'm now using UStockTrader for this $1,000 day trading challenge. Now, a lot of you looking up there on that top right hand, you see $2,933. Why are you doing that, Ryan? That's actually just the money that I have in my account. I am still just trading with $1,000, and I'm gonna keep reinvesting my money, so I'm not gonna be paying myself. My goal is 0.5% to 2% every single day, and my weekly goal is 5 to 10%. So that's my goals that I have for myself. We're gonna recap today, kind of go over everything. You know, this is a new platform for me, so there still has been a lot of learning curves for sure. Like today I missed out on a really good position for myself. I missed out on a really good buy point that I wish I would have taken advantage of, because you know, I didn't take advantage of it because I didn't find an amazing I guess it was like an entry point through this UStockTrader. It's still new to me, like I said, so I'm still like figuring out the whistles and all that stuff, just so my my sale didn't, or my buy didn't go through. Sorry about that. Alrighty, so like I said in my last video, I'm going to be doing, you know, simulation trading through Thinkorswim, because I still like to use my analytics there, so you can see how I did throughout the day. And I'll make this clear. I'm using simulation trading to you know, make the trades, like pretend trades, but then I'm making the actual execution on UStockTrader. If you don't believe me, look right here. You can see all my limit orders. It happened 9 hours ago, 8 hours ago, so it's 100% legit. I'm going to be going through all this. I made $37 today on LABD, and then LABU I made, I believe, oh, this trade I took was a what if at the end, but I made about $15 on LABU. So it was a pretty good day, about $40. Now, I love trading LABU and LABD because it's always a clear pattern. There's no super crazy stuff that happens. There's no huge sell-offs. It's always pretty consistent. I mean, that's not always guaranteed, but for the most part, you get, you know, pretty good stocks. I don't think I simulation traded this one. I'm trying not to be confusing, guys. I'm just using the simulation trading kind of as like my play, like just pretending, and it's correlating over to my UStockTrade, just to kind of make everything make sense and that you can visually see everything. So with LABU, I saw that it had a huge push up this morning, and then when it sold off, I identified the support here and a level of resistance here, and the second and third levels of resistance. I noticed that it had a huge push up, and then when it sold off is when I took the LABD position here. As you can tell, I bought and sold, and I pretty much scalped that. That was my best trade of the day. It was the first trade, it was the best trade. So, you know, this like first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I'm probably gonna actually be finding myself trading a lot more tomorrow and next week, which usually isn't like me. Usually I trade 30, 40 minutes after market open, but I think tomorrow and, you know, Monday I'm gonna be trying to trade a lot more in the morning, because there's a lot more volatility that you can take advantage of. As you can see, you have these huge peaks, these huge mountains and valleys, and then later on in the afternoon, they kind of get a little bit smaller, but the growth is still pretty big. It's just those big bursts aren't as big. Now I want to talk about the swing trade position that I'm currently in. I think that, you know, there's a lot of, you know, news, there's a lot of noise when it comes to UGAZ and DGAZ. I have a lot of questions about that, and I kind of just want to talk about UGAZ and DGAZ for a second. Now let's kind of jump into my trade that I'm currently in right now. Now this morning, or this afternoon, I saw that there was, you know, a sell-off happening after this huge push up in the afternoon on ticker symbol UGAZ. And I thought it was going to bounce at the middle, or this SMA line, which is that average. It's an what this green line is like an average of what it's like doing. So I thought it was going to bounce there. It didn't, and I would have sold. I really would have sold this this stock. I would not have held it, but my limit order didn't go through, like I said, through the app I'm using, so I'm kind of stuck holding it. I want to get rid of it, but at the same time, I do know that there is a lot of uptrend that can happen with you guys, especially tomorrow going into the next week or so. So it would be kind of dumb for me to give up 1-2% just off something that I know is kind of at its bottom. It's at its lowest support level. So I'm going to hold on to it. We're going to see what's happens. And there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of noise with you guys and D guys right now, so maybe it's just fun just to have for you guys to see how it reacts. Right now it is currently at its 20-day low. So that's what I mean. It's like it's at its lowest point. It's not going to go any lower. Hopefully, knock on wood, there's glass here. We're going to hope that it doesn't go any lower. Obviously, if it breaks lower than 12.36, I'm going to cut my losses and just kind of walk away with it. So my prediction, just while we're here, we're talking about natural gas. We're going to go ahead and look into natural gas here, and we're just going to kind of take a look at it. So this is the 20-day 1-hour chart. And as you can see, we have, this is Daisy, by the way. She's just hanging out. Don't mind her. So as we can see, we have the 20-day 1 hour. We're going to go to the 180-day chart. Now, obviously, in June, July, when natural gas is really low, not a lot of people are using it, it's going to be lower. The summer months are always lower. But we saw that it had, right here is where we want to take a look. So as we can tell, it had a huge sell-off. It peaked up. A lot of, I think, is kind of just that winter hype, in my opinion, stuff that was happening overseas and all that, and then it started selling off again. And I don't think a lot of people expected this. I think a lot of people expected it to continue to uptrend, but me personally, I did see that coming because it is still too early. It is not winter season yet. We have, the southeast coming in, still super warm weathers. It is currently, 85 degrees here in Texas. It's still warm outside. So I'm just kind of, observing what I have here, and I can tell that, natural gas is still not being used like it will be in the coming months. So we can look, further down at the 3-year, what's wrong? There you go, you okay? Yeah, she's all right. So got the trusted dog. She also agrees with me. So we're looking at the 3-year analysis. Now last year, this is the hype, if you follow any other, day traders out there, this is what they were trading last year. And if we look into it, this was last year. This was around I've been looking at this a lot. This was the big push up happened, late October, and we're still in the middle beginning of October. And the weather was actually a lot different. So it doesn't really matter on the date. It's really, what happens weather-wise. So, just stay patient, guys. If I'm going to be transparent with you, don't get in right now because there's a lot of other stocks, there's a lot of other options out there that you can invest your money in. So be patient, wait for confirmation, wait for something. Like I said, I was getting in it with a day trade mentality, but like I said, my brokerage, kind of screwed me, so I'm stuck holding it. But we're going to hope that tomorrow, we're going to analyze and we're going to predict that tomorrow is going to be a green day. And if it's not, if it breaks below this low of 2.198, I'm going to cut my losses. That's just how it's going to be. I should have cut losses today, but I really couldn't because of my brokerage. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions about natural gas, if you have any questions, about leveraged ETFs, decaying ETFs, anything like that, feel free to hit the comment down below. I would love to help you out. If you haven't yet, I do have a Facebook chat open. I just started it. It's Trident Trading Group. Big announcement. I'm gonna make a full video talking about that later, as well as our Discord chat, and you can follow me on Instagram at trading_with_Ryan. And I would love to be part of your success. I would love to help you become an amazing day trader, and I would love to answer all the questions that you might have. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and take care.